ये बहुत ज़्यादा cramped up है.
I know, it's a little short, my apologies. Some people have to find the holes, as I like to say. Find the gaps. Everything here is a little short. It's because the house is so old. You know, like back in the day, people used to be a little bit shorter, so. Is that everyone?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what we call the summer kitchen. Does anybody want to take a guess as to why it's called the summer kitchen?
Because it's partially underground and it's cooler.
Right, exactly. He knows all the answers. And also, they cook down here in the summertime too, because they don't want to cook upstairs and make it hot upstairs when it's already hot enough upstairs. So yeah. And so this stove, they wouldn't put this necessarily in like the new Amish homes, but if there's an Amish home that's like been there a while, passed through the families, they still have a stove like this one. And so this is another wood burning stove. And so this is where they would make a lot of their jellies and like preserves for during the summertime and that kind of stuff. And that cast iron pot on its own is like 50 or 60 pounds. And so they have that pulley system right there, if you can see that. And that's what they would use to get that out, because they don't like boys in the summer kitchen. Because you know, in the summertime, boys are kind of gross and stinky, and so they usually kind of keep the boys out of the summer kitchen. So they need something to help them get that pot out, because the Amish ladies aren't going to the gym or anything, so they need a little help. And then this is a butter churner. And so honestly, the Amish will not often make butters for themselves anymore, just because they can buy it at the store. It's a little bit easier for them. They might like churn butter to sell because that makes a buck, but for the most part, you'll see the Amish at the store just like we do, because who wants to churn butter like this for hours and hours on end? Personally, I don't. So, and they don't either. So this is a little more old-fashioned, but it's still very neat. And the old order Amish might still use this, just in the same way the old order Amish might use a washboard still. Because there are Amish who do not use gas even if they're from a really strict group. But here they tend to be a little more reformed, so they would use something like this washer, which is basically is powered by a lawnmower motor, and they would crank that sucker and get the washer going, and that's how they would power it. And then hang it out to dry, because they don't use dryers for some reason. So yeah. And then maybe because of the heat, because most dryers use heat, and so you know you can't gas power something heat, it might be kind of dangerous. So maybe that's what it is. But any questions or anything, guys? None? Hi, group. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming on my tour. Go see the animals. We just had a baby goat. It's born today. Absolutely precious. So you should go see it. It's so sweet. But you can also pet the horses and stuff. They're amazing. Love them. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there any baby horses?
There's miniature horses. They're not babies, but they're miniature.
So they adjust this too?
Yeah, that's how they would adjust it, is using that, like, that's how they adjust the fire. Like, you see on fire, like, throws the oxygen and stuff.
Come.
Yeah.
Yeah.